feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm Muhammad Ali fighting in his mind. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm Martin Luther King, the dream never died. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm Mike Jordan winning for the sixth time. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I pray to God we gon' make it to the finish line. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling made. I'm feeling like. What it do? What it do? Welcome to We in the Well TV. It's your host with the most to say, Ralph the Mouth. What up, everybody? I'm back again, man. This is like my ninth, 10th week straight. I got to check, but this is the most consistent that I've ever been. So it feels good to say that I did that. I'm very consistent right now. I'm feeling it. But today, I'm going to freestyle a little bit today. Today, I'm not really going to, today I'm not going to just have like a main topic. I prefer people to call in and talk about topics that, they want to talk about. I have I put a post up on Facebook where I ask people about certain topics. So I'm gonna take those comments and I'm gonna bring them up. I'm saying hopefully the people that put the comments on, they see the show and they hit me up, they call in. You know, everybody gonna, if you want the call in number, just jump in my inbox. They'll say bling, jump right in my inbox and say bling. I want to call in, give us the number, and bow. I'm gonna hit you up with it. But I'm not just gonna put the number up for everybody to just be calling, to be playing around with the number. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. Today I wanted to go, I have a few subjects. Like I wanted to go in on, like my title was on body counts. And I kind of wanted to go in on that. Like, does it matter? Does it really matter? And I know it's a touchy subject. Some people I've seen comments as far as like grow up, it's in the past or such and such, such and such. I just want to see, you know what I'm saying, what people think about it. You know what I'm saying? What how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it on Ralph the Mouth. You know what I mean? Ralph the Mouth Live. Or somebody can call in and change the whole subject that you feel that you want to talk about. And I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very versatile. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem. But let me go to my page real quick. Hold on, people. You know what I'm saying? And you already know who we sponsored by, VSLG. Thank you. Go to his Instagram right now, VSLG Clothing Line. You go check it out. And, you know what I'm saying, buy some stuff, man. Check it out, man. Be supportive, you know. But back to the thing. Subscribe and share, please. But back. Hold on. Make sure I got that. I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. I had to do a few things. But yeah, Ralph the Mouth is back, man. Hold on, man. I want to go to my page real quick. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to see the comment. I'm going to see the post. I like to do it that way today. Today is that way I'm going to do. I'm just going to freestyle. I'm just going to talk. You know what I'm saying? Might be a short show, long show. It's up to the people how I'm feeling. Hold on. I love this post I put up today. It says, Black women, you are the key to the future of Black people. We love you. We respect you. We want you. We honor you. Sincerely, Black men. That's a fact. That right there, that post. I love that post today. Hold on, folks. Where's the post at? You be posting, then. Okay. Okay, we have we have one that says it's from TK Fraser. She says, I always see men talking about wife material, but when they have a woman that I consider wife material, they cheat on her. What's the male perspective of a wife material? Well, on that situation right there, us guys, we mess up. We mess up. Right now, I believe guys make the mistake of putting all women in the same category. and instead of, you got to kind of separate the category. You can't, every female is not a hoe. Every female is not a thought. Every female is not a bitch, and so on and so on. The list goes on. Every female is not smart. Every female is not dumb. Every female is not short, tall, and stuff like that. You have to open up the book, the range in that perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because we mess up on that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna speak in a man's point of view. I believe we do mess up on that, where we have a very good woman here, and we treat her the same as a woman of like a thought, like she's a hoe, or she's no good, and she's not the future, and you can't build with her, which is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. That's a terrible. Guys, we need to work on that. We need to know the difference between a good woman, a hoe, and so on and so on. And you don't want to be like name calling and just flat out calling girls hoes, but if she's very, if she's getting around, that's what she does. You know what I'm saying? She's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I got to blame the dudes a little bit, because if she's wifey material and he cheats on her and she's good to him and he dogs her out, that falls on the guy. I'm gonna have to take your fellas. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that falls on the guy. There's definitely good women out there. That's a fact. There's definitely good women out there that get treated wrong, and it falls on the guys. It falls on the guys. Fathers, teach your sons better, man. Teach your sons to know the difference and to know when they have the longevity woman and the one night stand type shit. You know what I'm saying? That woman that she only get wood and gotta go. You know what I'm saying? It's over. You know what I'm saying? Here goes another one. Oh, here go again, another one for TJ Fraser. She says, can any male give a young man a sex talk, or should it be up to the father and the mother? That right there, it all depends on the child's situation. If the child has his father and mother in their lives, that's part of raising a child. You got to teach the child, about sex. That you got to teach them that's out there, and how to prepare for it, and so on and so on. But if there's nobody else in their lives, somebody's going to teach them, an uncle, a friend. I mean, because a lot of kids learn sex off friends. You know what I'm saying? Friends in school talking about it, and they hear it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they learned it from. That's where because some parents is afraid to be straight up with their kids and tell them straight up and talk about sex and tell them what's going on. They kind of hide it from them. They keep them away from it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, at a certain age, you got to kind of like open up that door, because they start, they start guessing. Their body start guessing, their mind start guessing, they start, they start seeing attraction. At a certain age, they see attraction. They're going to see that, that girl is cute, that boy is cute. At a certain age, they see that. They actually see that. We was 12 and 13 at a certain point. And I remember when I was at the age, I can look at the teacher or look at a girl or whatever, and see she was cute, and I had a certain attraction towards her. So sex talk is based on whoever is is guiding that child, whoever is teaching that child from day one anyway. So that's where that falls in at. Because if there's nobody there to fill that void, somebody's gonna fill the void, somebody on the outside. Or wherever that child, goes. That's how they gonna find out about sex. A girl might even teach it to them. Sometimes sex talk is learned from a girl or a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't teach it to him, and that boy who's sexually active, or that girl who's sexually active, she gonna teach it to him. She gonna show him what she wants. And that's it goes that's how it goes. Oh, here go another one. This one is by Antonio Lynn Walden. I don't know if y'all want me to blow your name up, but I did it anyway. It's on Facebook, so y'all not too worried about, not saying it. And he brought up child support. Child support, right? I believe in it. if the father is not there. The father is not there completely, like because I believe it's a systematic. I believe it's systematic. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's 100% towards bettering the child or looking out for the child. That part, I don't believe that the system is really out for the child 100. You know what I'm saying? But if the system was ran a certain way, like say for like this, the father's really a deadbeat, like deadbeat. He's not around and he's not doing nothing, and plus he's capable of it. You know what I'm saying? Then you get him. You know what I'm saying? You hit him. But I seen dudes getting hit that shouldn't be hit. You know what I'm saying? They getting hit with that child support because she's mad. You know what I mean? There's a high rate in that where a guy is on child support just because the girl is mad. No other reason. There's no other reason. It's because she's mad at him and they broke up. They're not together anymore, and she can't take it, and that's her only way. Her weapon is the child, and that's where child support comes in, which is you know what I'm saying, they use it at that. But if they use it in a correct manner, because he's not taking care of his kid, and because you got women that's going to take that child support money and use it correctly, you got women that's going to put the money into a child's savings account and just let it grow. They're not even going to touch it. They just keep collecting for the child to when he gets to a certain age and he got all his bread. Those are very good mothers who use the money correctly. You know what I'm saying? Then you got mothers who's using it incorrectly too. I mean, so it's a balanced scale. So I can't just stamp it like, oh, I hate it, because it affected me in my life. You know what I'm saying? Child support affected me. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that it hasn't. And I felt like I shouldn't have been on it, but I got hit. You know what I'm saying? I got hit. You know what I'm saying? And it affected me. And I know good fathers who are on child support. Like, why he on child support? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he financially can't keep up with what's going on. Like, times is rough. People have rough times, and sometimes it's like the woman is having a rough time and can't seem to understand. Like when, you know what I'm saying? Like rough time, like the way society is. Sometimes people need to keep it real. It's not like that that effective. You really have to work and bust, and it's not an easy path in the society we live in. There's opportunities, but it's not an easy path. So on the point with that child support, if it's done correctly, I agree with it. But to me, it's not. It's not being, especially when it's bitter women who's running the forefront of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could get mad that I called y'all bitter, but y'all be bitter. We be bitter too, dudes. Y'all be bitter too. We all be bitter. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. You know what I'm saying? To make us all bitter. And when you jump on the post and you see everybody hating each other and man versus woman kind of battles on the internet, that's heavy on the internet. The man versus women battles, like black women versus white women, black women versus black men. It's just a big fight. Like that fight right there is big, you know. So here goes. What's the other one? I had another one. I'm gonna go through all of them. You know me, I can call in, man, see what's going on, talk to me. I like the call-ins, man, because you get to hear what other people. I like to hear what other people think. That's why when I be on Facebook, sometimes I like to debate, because it's like you want to see how other people feel. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like you want to know, are you alone in the world on that emotion, so you don't think you crazy or something like yo, what's that? You know what I mean? Like that is that true? Am I the only one? Am I the only one that thinks that crazy? A lot of people dying, man. This world is, I like people. I wanted to talk about that, the the pandemic and all, like how everybody like moving through that, because that's like real crazy out there. Like I don't even understand that. I don't even understand how we. Hold on, where is it, man? I got so many posts. I just realized how much I post when I go through my page. Hold on, people. Work with me. Yeah, I was on Facebook. I was in Facebook jail for 6 months. Whoever's like ratting me out, whoever's telling on me, yo, chill out, leave me alone, man. I ain't even bothering nobody. Like, I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we got Lori Seward. You know what I'm saying? She says, okay, I got a call in. Let's see what's going on. Got a call in. Hello? Okay. I thought I had a call in number. See, y'all got open on that? Man. Okay. We got Lori Sue. She says, men who leave a relationship then deal with a woman who has kids and forget about their own. Yo, you dudes that do that. You dudes that take care. Listen, I don't know the specifics of her comment, right? But it's basically saying to me, dudes who take care of the next man's kid more than his own. That, like, I understand that. Listen, I understand that you're with a woman and her child is part. If you deal with a woman who got kids, if you're trying to get with a woman and she tells you she has kids, fellas, that's part of the package, fellas. Like, okay, unless it's just, unless you're having a convo of sex only or whatever. But if it's an open door relationship, like you're trying to talk to, like, yo, I really feeling you, and you telling her like relationship type talk, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Let's not sugarcoat this. Don't even try me like that. I'm telling you, don't try me. Most of y'all, I'm telling you, I don't care who you are, don't try me. So I know what I'm talking about, right? So what I'm saying is, you kicking it to her. She got 2 kids, she got 3 kids, whatever number it is, man. You kicking it to her. You get when you notice this information is out, right? And you take care of that kid, those kids, and you take care of those kids because you with her more than your own. So that's bad. That's bad to me because those are not yours. You know what I'm saying? Those are not yours. You know what I'm saying? That right there. What else did she say? You see? I gotta touch that subject. That's what I said to her. You know what I'm saying? How you forget your own, fellas? I don't get that part. How you take care of the next man kid and forget your own? Like, please, I gotta explain that to me. I gotta explain that to me. You know what I mean? Right off the mouth, don't get it, man. I don't see how you can do that. I don't see how you can be that type of man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how you can be that type of man where you taking care of the next kid more than your own. Like, that don't make a bit of sense. That don't make a bit of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take care of your kids, gentlemen. It's hard out there. I get it. Like, for me to sit here and say like I had a smooth sailing when it comes to raising my kids and so on and so on, I'm a damn lie if I say that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a damn lie if I sit here and say that it was smooth, it was hard. Just that I just know that I put them kids out here and I gotta take care of them. I gotta put them on. I gotta show them what time it is. I have to. It's my job. It's my future. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kids are definitely our future. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact, especially your own bloodline. That's you, gentlemen. That's you. You know what I'm saying? The kid look like, like, I don't understand how you can do a kid look like you, or even dudes that been through it, like dudes that been through it with their father not being there, and you repeat the cycle. It's like, yo, what? How'd you do that? Dudes who had fathers and are not fathers is another weirdo to me. Y'all weirdos. Y'all double weirdos. The dudes that had fathers, who fathers was there for them, like 100, like he did his job, you know what I mean, as much as he could to his best ability, and you don't, you're a weirdo. You're a double weirdo. You're a double weirdo to me, and I don't get you. I just don't get you. You're a double weirdo, and dudes like that, we need to stay away from dudes like that. Those are the snitches. Those are the rats. If you want to get technical, those are the rats. The rats are the dudes who can't hold. Most of the time, the dudes that can't hold their kids down. Will most likely be the rats. You know what I'm saying? That y'all be with all the time. Y'all be chilling with straight dudes that don't do nothing for their kids. You know what I'm saying? Not a thing. You know what I'm saying? They was going in on Kanye. Kanye said something about Harriet Tubman, right? I don't think Kanye 100% knows what the hell he be saying, right? But he know what he's saying. I don't know if I said that right, but I don't think Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Because Harriet Tubman did free the slaves, right? Where'd she bring them? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I think he was trying to say. It makes sense when you think about it. When you think about like where did she bring them? Like where did they go? You know what I'm saying? Like who did they work for? That's the question that came to my mind when he brought that up. You know what I'm saying? I thought of that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely thought of that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So when it comes to that, that's how I felt about that. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. You know what I mean? But hit the like button, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Today's my first day in like a couple of weeks that I'm kind of like on my own. Like before, I usually have a panel. You know what I'm saying? I usually have other people calling in with me. But today, hold on, I got a comment. Yeah, because I prefer the call-ins. I like call-ins. I like to do that. It's like venting. I look at it as venting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody calls in and they just want something to talk about. And then I look at my page. Hold on, I got to call in. And then I look at my page. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's up?
What's up, man? What you want to talk about today, man? Thank you for the call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I said, what you want to talk about today? I said, thank you for the call. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I didn't hear you before.
Oh, my fault.
No, you're fine. No problem.
I'm just doing small talk right now. You got a subject for me today that we can go in on? I would love to do that. That's what I like doing.
I'm really open to anything, just about. When I was first coming in watching, I was so used to talking about, deadbeat fathers and dads that's not around and all that. Yeah, you know my situation with that already. I got 2 of them, so you want to speak further on that situation? We can, or
can I ask you a question on that?
I'm speak about whatever.
Do you take any accountability on those situations?
You said, do I take any accountability?
Yeah, like sometime when we do things in life, do we say to ourselves, "That's my fault too"?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No, I don't take no accountability in those situations, only because I'm not like a crazy big mom or nothing like that. I'm not somebody that's gonna make it hard for my kids' fathers to see them or be around or anything like that. So I don't take any accountability in any shape, way, or form. I feel
so that's terrible.
I'm pretty easy going when it comes to opening that space for my kids' fathers to build that relationship with them. They just choose not to.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
To be the type of people that if they couldn't be with me, they didn't care to be around their child. Now that I take accountability for falling for the same type of person twice.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that. To be honest. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I mean? That do you take accountability? Like, damn, like I picked two two crabs in a barrel. But you got two beautiful children out of it. Let's look at the big picture too. You got two beautiful children out of it, and you about to do your thing with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's their loss. You know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10 times, that's their loss.
So that's what it is. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I still don't think that that's a good enough excuse to be a shitty parent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no excuse.
Yes, I mean it's a fucked up decision, but it's
no excuse.
them continuously choosing to make a fucked up decision not to be in their kids' lives. So it's like,
there's no excuse for that.
You got to be an adult and be able to blame yourself when you're wrong, and you know, I don't think they see it that way.
There's no excuse for that. I'm sorry to bust the bubble for those guys, but there's no excuse for that. That's called lame N-word, lame earn-word stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to be a little radio correct and use the word don't use the N-word here. You know what I'm saying? But those are lames to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in, for a fact, you see my post, I don't believe in guys who turn their back on their children. I think that's disgusting. I think that's weak. I don't think you're a man. And the list goes on of the bad things that I think of you for being that type of whatever you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And those are the type of dudes, and they run around like, you know what I mean, on some like either tough guy junk or they're stand-up guy junk or whatever type of junk they stand with. And you be like, yo, how you like that? And you abandon your kids, bro. Like, you can't get those tags no more. Those tags is off for you. You're done. You lost all those tags. You lost all the tough guy tags, all you a man, you a real man. All those tags is you threw it out the window. You know what I'm saying? So like, they don't get no love over here. You know, I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? They keep it a stack. They don't get no love over here. Not on the Ralph the Mouth. Not from Ralph the Mouth. They definitely ain't gonna get no love. You know what I'm saying? We don't do love.
And I feel you. It's corny. I mean, there's no and this and buts about it. But like my mom always said, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. You know, unfortunately.
Why you gotta talk like that? Yo, you can't talk like that on the show, man. That was doubt. Ooh. You came at him with that one. Did you see what my title was for the show? My title was Body Count. What do you feel about that part?
Body count.
Like
me personally.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me personally, as a female, you know, who was raised and taught to respect herself and respect her body and stuff like that.
Yes.
I don't believe that on the female's end, you should have, you know, too many bodies. But then again, I also feel like who's counting? You know what I'm saying? As long as you're clean and, you know,
it's like
you're right and stuff like that. Like, it's not like you out here on everybody every night.
What about an ex-hoe?
Or whatever the case may be, then I feel like it is what it is. We're all grown now.
What about an ex-hoe?
An ex-hoe.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen.
If that's what floats his boat, then cool. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to deal with an ex-hoe. Just because it's not my cup of tea. Like, I don't know. Yes, I do feel like body count should be you know, the central part of the relationship. But then again, I also feel like it does matter somewhat. Just like I wouldn't want a nigga that's fucked 100, like, excuse me, a man that's slept with 100 women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes both ways. Like, it's not okay.
It's bad. It's bad on each side. I get it, but let's keep it a stack for a woman. If she's above 50, whoo.
Nah, she's doing too much.
That's what I'm saying. But you have those type of women out. But you have those type of women out there. Like, and you like they could like women can bring up men all day. We're nothing but we're you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what our tool is. Our tool is a rod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yours is an insert. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's think about, you know what I'm saying, that balance right there for just a second. Just a second about the toolage, the tools that we have.
That we work with, yeah.
That we're working with. You let over 50 different inserts. Okay, the man can say, yeah, he been in 50 different inserts himself. Yeah, but is his rod gonna really be damaged if he never, like, think about that.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. Also,
okay,
this is a very big misconception. That whole how you gonna get loose and all that extraness and this that, and the third, like,
that's
it's
fake.
Scientifically proven that it don't necessarily work that way.
Because y'all do have babies
kids and go back to our original sizes.
True.
Ain't no penis gonna stretch us out. You know what I'm saying? To the point where our vagina is unrecognizable or feels nothing like it did before.
I get it. I
just don't feel like it's morally correct to be sleeping with so many people. Spiritually as well, if you want to speak on it on a spiritual level. For men and women, we should not be sleeping with so many people.
That's a fact.
It's a sacred energy exchange. We should not be sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry or every Sally, Sue, and May. It's not supposed to happen that way, because every time you lay down with somebody, you make some sort of soul connection. There is a soul tie created. There should not be any reason why somebody is walking around here with 100 soul ties. Like, and then you go sleep with somebody else, and this person got depression, anxiety, and all this other stuff popping up out the blue, and nobody can figure out why. It's because of all of this mess that you're putting into their bodies from sleeping with everybody else. It's just. I'm not
going to go against that. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm not going to go against that ideal. I'm not going to front, because when you think about it, it just makes sense when you think about you mixing and the vibes and the energies and you doing all that. You doing like I had a saying today, and I've been saying it, but it came to me. I'm like, if you have like a negative flow, if you have like a negative flow around you, or a negative vibe around you, positive can't flow. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no way. So if it's like that, think about the sexual connection sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna lie. I've been celibate for 2+ years. I swear to God. And that's who I'd rather connect on, a person that I can connect with now. It makes sense? My lust right now is for a person I'd rather connect with, not just someone I can just have sex with.
Right.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
That's my lust right now. That's my lust is like, I want both combos. I want both combos. I don't want just the one. I don't want just the like, oh yeah, she look good. Oh, I'ma hit that. I don't want that no more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like as you get older too, though, that also starts changing. I mean, it doesn't for everybody. For some people, they just get older, they don't mature. But
yeah, that's weirdo stuff to me. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, now that I'm older, it takes more than just, okay, it's a lustful type of thing. Like, I got to catch a vibe with you. I got to like how you think, how you speak, and all that.
That's right.
Before I can get to the point where you turn me on physically. Like, I can see somebody and be like, damn, he fine, or damn, he could get it. And then as soon as they open their mouth, I'm just like, okay, never mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a joke.
Shit.
But it's just like, when I was younger, though, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, when I was younger, man,
it is like, he's fine. He's fine, dumb, smart, whatever the case may be. Like, I still feel lust towards him. But now, as I'm older and more mature, it takes more than that to get me to that point.
That's a fact. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I didn't even feel like that. And two, to be honest, I got celibate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So like it's like when you saying that now, I'm like, yeah, I see it. It took me to get out out the sexual world, because the sexual world is all about sex. So all you're seeing is sex type. Like, it's like sex. Like, you understand what I'm trying to get at? Like that's all you're seeing is sex. So you know what I mean? You have to swim through all of that. You have to swim through the sex part, you know what I'm saying, before you even recognize the person is there. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know if I described it correctly, but like that's what I used to that's what I'm trying to like Understand? Like now I'm like I don't know how to describe it. It's like now I'm like let me talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's more like
right.
now let me talk to her instead of more like let me show her my private part. You see what I'm trying to get at?
Right.
Like I still want to show my private part. That's not going nowhere. But it's like it's like don't do that first. Like stop doing that first. Like stop showing your sexual side first. You know what I'm saying? Show you first for once. Like be you for once. Like you know what I'm saying?
For sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like me, okay, looking the way I look, being built.
How you look? How you look? How you look? How you look, baby? Talk to me. Go ahead, though. My fault.
Beautiful woman, got the nice body or whatever. Like, it's so hard for me to still till now, even though I'm dealing with guys that are older and whatever the case may be, it's still hard for me to find like dudes that are willing to get to know me first. Because what they see is the pretty face, the fat ass, and then they automatically bam. Like it's just they're less stricken from the gate. Like they don't care about what I'm talking about, none of this extra shit, because they're just looking at the pretty face or whatever. And when I stand up, boom, they go to ass and just like, okay, whatever.
Do you put them in that place at least?
That's the type of time they're on.
Do you put them in that?
And it's just like I've also met dudes like once I actually start speaking to them, opening up my mind and things like that, introducing them to my ideas, they get intimidated because they expected me to be a dunce or something. You know what I'm saying? Like usually, I don't know why it's still a stigma, but when they see a pretty face, it's, you know, they're feeling like we're not the brightest crayon in the box, I should say.
Can I ask you a question?
It's really hard.
Can I ask you a question? Like as a woman, right? As a woman, right? And when you see that, like say for example, and once you see the dude that you're talking to, he can't mentally deal with you. Like, all right, boom, you see that. What should you do as a woman? Because like let's be honest, you women do have some form of power. Like it ain't like y'all powerless. Y'all have power. It's power to they say power to the pussy, you know what I'm saying? Power to this, power, you know what I mean? Like woman power, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all do have some power. Y'all the first teachers of everything. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get technical, I was taught by a woman first. So what do you do when you see that? When you see this clown with no makeup, you know what I'm saying, trying to get with you, what do you do as a woman? But he looks good as hell. What do you do?
Okay, so all right. Let me talk to you about my latest little entanglement or whatever.
Yo, you can't use that word entanglement on this show neither. Watch your mouth with that entanglement word, man. You know what I'm saying? You on the show talk about entanglement.
That's what it was. It was a hot mess. But my latest situation, it was like, okay, we started chilling, we caught a vibe or whatever. You know, he started being intrigued with the way I think and the way I speak and things like that. It was cool for a little bit. So push come to shove, you know, things take off really fast and we get to that level sexually before things were supposed, like we unfolded the way we were supposed to. Basically, we jumped there prematurely.
Okay.
And then it was like afterwards, after all the dust settled, and after, you know, he realized that this is really who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like for him, the mask he was wearing came off, you know, and he's really realizing, like, no, this is really how she is all the time. Like, she wasn't just, you know, making herself seem that way so she could look more attractive or seem more attractive in the beginning. This is really who she is.
What was the time frame on that?
That's when I started realizing, like...
What was the time frame on that?
The time frame on that was, I want to give it, like, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. See?
That's that... If I was the one to be honest with you, that's where the mistake was at. Maybe you should have stretched out the time length as a woman to figure out.
I hear you. But me personally, I don't do that 90-day shit. I don't do none of that shit.
For real?
The way I feel about it is we're grown. both for the vibe. We both felt the sexual vibe. You know what I'm saying? If
Okay,
it happens,
okay.
it happens. You know, I'm not on that.
Does that turn you off that he doesn't? Does that turn you off if a guy doesn't jump into your into that type of vibe with you?
No.
Okay.
That would actually be intriguing because it's like I said, it's every guy that I meet. The first thing that the first
every guy that you meet,
usually, at least on his side, is sexual. You know what I'm saying? I would love to meet a guy that it's not off the dribble. Okay, sex. Oh damn, she's sexy. I just see sex. I would love that, but I haven't run across that as of yet.
Wow.
But yeah, like I was saying, he saw that this was really me and this is really who I am, and couldn't keep up mentally. Like,
so nobody's seen a diamond in the rough in you yet.
Like he just couldn't keep up. Like it just was. Like I was leading and he was falling behind.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Answering your question, I just left the situation alone. I was just like, I think it's better we just, we're just cool it as friends because we're not on the same mental wavelength. But dudes or whatever, he took it as okay. I did it that way because I wanted to go mess with other people and blah blah blah, all this other stuff. But it's me personally. Like, if you can't keep up, then you just can't keep up, and I'm gonna have to leave you behind. Like, yes, I know we as women we're natural teachers and nurturers or whatever, but you can only teach and nurture somebody who's willing to take in the information and apply it. Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, so that situation, I left it alone. But in any other situation, when I do come to realize that that's what it is, like mentally, they're not really going to be there or whatever the case may be, I just leave it alone. Like, it's not no hard feelings and nothing like that. Not everybody who is the one. I have to learn that the hard way. Like, we could still be cool, but we just ain't going to be able to rock like that. It's just me personally, after so many years, I know what it is I want in every aspect, mentally, emotionally, physically. I know what it is that I'm looking for, and I'm not going to settle. Like, I am not a settler. I was raised a very spoiled child, and I know what I want, and I'm going to get it. If
That's
I can't get it, then I'm going to
like that. Yo, I like that. That was dope the way you just said that. That was dope. That's how damn near all of us kind of think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be like a 90. That should be like a 92.8%. Everybody should think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make things better. To make things better. You should know what you want. You know what I'm saying? And such and such. And that's what you should go after. Like, all the other stuff is like unnecessary kind of. It's like too much extra. Because that's what I realized during the long run, like during my experiences of life. That's what I'm starting to realize. It's like all that extra stuff. Like, you see what you said earlier when you was like, every dude looks at you like that. That's like every dude. Like, if you look good and you're pretty in the face, you got to understand that's going to be the first. That's going to be the first thing, because that's a vision thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a vision thing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we have to be men. Of course, we have to be men and learn. But we're very sexualized these days. Everything is sexualized. You know what I'm saying? It's so sexualized.
That's being pushed everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? To a high level. It's really, you know what I'm saying, to our kids, man. Like, you got to kind of like hide your kids from cartoons and all kind of stuff. Like, these kids, like, kids can see porn at an age of when they can use the internet, like when they know how to use the internet. Like, they can see porn. Once a child knows how to use the internet and he knows the ins and outs of the internet, how to use it, how to log off, like me and you as a grown up, he's in there, and they're learning that faster. They're learning that faster. So, but what I'm trying to get at is, like, we're a very sexualized society, very sexualized, very, 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 very sexualized. Everything is sex, sex, sex. That's why I was saying today that us guys need to separate the difference between a wifey material, a thought, or this or that. We're putting all the females in one basket, just like sometimes the females put all the men in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like for myself, if you were going to categorize me, I shouldn't be in the same basket as a dude who's working and he's taking care of his kids. Like, you can put me in the same basket as taking care of his kids, but you can't put me in the same basket as a guy who's gonna be loyal. No, I was a cheater. I'm gonna keep it real. I was a cheater. If that's what you want to label a guy who's not loyal to the main woman he has, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So society has twisted us. Because we'll look at you and be like, oh, wow, she looks mad good. And we're stuck there. All we're stuck is that big booty and such and such, such and such. And that's not cool. That is definitely not cool. You're supposed to look at a woman and be like, all right, she looks good. She passed the physical exam. Now what? Let me get to know her. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on my post today. We have a post today that brought that up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read it off. I think are you on that post?
Which post?
I'm going to read it off. It's in the group. And it's something that has to do with guys talking about sex the first day they talk to a woman on the phone.
I saw that. I didn't comment, but I definitely saw that. Is it a turnoff? It's a turnoff. Definitely. If you first
even during the first
you say is, damn, I want to bend that ass over, or anything.
Okay. That's thirstiness, though.
Don't talk to me. First of all, you're getting cussed out.
That's okay. The way you just put it, that's thirstiness. Like, see, that's what we mean by categories. We need to separate. Like, you can't put me. It's like okay, if I want to talk to you, if I talk to you the first day, right, and I want to talk to you sexually, and we're talking, so we have a decent convo, and I'd be like, are you bi? Like, are you bi? Do you like? And this is during a convo, and I bring up a sexual preference or a sexual thing. Are you down like that, or do you get that? Am I wrong? Compared to some idiot. Compared to some idiot talk about bending you over.
You know, we've talked already.
Yes.
You know, we've been conversating and
no, we talked. I'm talking the first day. The first day. Not no we've been conversing for a week. The first day. We're having a conversation. And we're having a clean conversation. And during that conversation, we talk sexually, not me being a clown. Talk about I'm gonna bend you over. I want to bend you. Like, if I say I'm gonna bend you over, that means you must have said something to me sexually. Talk about, yeah, would you hit it from the back if I bend over? Yeah, I'm gonna say something back. But if that does not the situation, that's thirsty dude stuff. Let's separate the difference, because I've talked to females on one day occasions, and we're talking about sex. It might not be the way I'm gonna bend over. It might be whatever, but the sexual conversation is in there. It's in there.
I don't know. I guess it depends to me, though, on how it comes about.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
The first day we talking about sex, but how did it come about? Like,
if it's the first thing, the woman should be mad.
While talking about sex, you know what I'm saying? Are we speaking in general? Are we speaking in terms of sex between us? Like, what are we talking about when it comes to talking about sex? Because you could be, you know, educating me on some shit or something like that, or vice versa. I'm educating you. Like, it depends on how it's said, or how it's spoken about. Like I always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Let me say something one more time. Like, on the comment, I said to her, to one of the people on the post, I said, sometimes the guy is checking out to see how easy it is to get in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just this. Sometimes we gonna throw our rod out there. We gonna find out how easy you are. Like, sometimes we might say some sexual stuff and the girl is ready to go. Like, you want me to wait for a week? Like, you want me? Sometimes a guy's like thinking like, you want me to wait for a week for a girl like I might hit in 2 days. Think about that. What about the woman that's ready to give it up in 2 days? You know what I'm saying? That's where the categories have to. We have to understand categories here. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I mean by categories. It's like, because I've done it I'm not gonna lie, I've done it. Like, and I don't care if she's a college student. I don't care if she's church. I don't care. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. Like, I know you can't just literally be like, yo, let me bend you over. Unless she's a thida. If you met her, unless she's a thida. If she's a thida, that's how you gonna get talked to. You're a thot. Like, you want me to what?
Right.
Like, how you want me to talk to a thot? Like, let's keep it real. I know you're a female. Man, how do you want me to talk to a thot? Like, you're gonna be like, hey, boo, hey. No, that she doesn't even understand that talk. She's gonna look at me like a weirdo, like, huh? What?
That's true.
Like, how we gonna do this, homie? Like, you got the Henny, where the weed at? Like, what up? Like, that's how she's giving up. She probably clapping, you know what I'm saying? Clapping on me. You know what I'm saying? She probably clapping on me and ready to, you know what I'm saying? I'm boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm boring. Where the weed at? Where the drinks at? Where everything at? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ran into some bodies like that. That's really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, oh, this nigga was trying to talk to me about his feelings. Like, I don't give a damn about none of that.
Exactly.
Like, turn up that. Let's get lit. I'm trying to fuck. Like,
yeah.
It is really one like that. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. There's females. Right. They're not trying to hear that.
Personally, I don't get bigger like that. It's just like, just get to know me a little bit better first. But at the same time, you know, I can't be a hypocrite about it. Why I say I can't be a hypocrite about it?
Me neither.
I am one to bring that up early on. It may not be on the first day. It may not be on the second. But on the third, you know,
you giving it up. I get you.
About it. Only because I'm a woman with high sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? On top of being fine, I do. You know, my sexual energy is up there. So,
word.
My mind is 80% of the time in the gutter.
How high is it up there?
So it's gonna get talked about eventually.
Yo, how high is it up there?
Huh?
How high is it up there? Since you mentioned it, I don't mean to, you know what I mean, pull the car a little bit, but how is it up there? What you talking about?
I don't know. It's pretty intense. It is.
Intense?
Yeah, it's pretty high. It's high. It's intense. It's high. Like, it's there.
In a relationship, what's the importance to you of sex? What's the importance in a relationship? Since we're talking about a guy bringing it up, the first day and it's wrong, right? What's the importance of it to you as a woman that it shouldn't even talked about until a week? Like, if it's important, if you're that high, shouldn't that be a thing you should want to know, like, immediately?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe like the third day. The third day for me is immediately.
That's what I'm saying. But you got females that might get mad at the third day that he's talking sexually to you, and he wants to know how you give it up. Like, how's this gonna go? Like, how are you sexually? And there's women that feel that that's too fast. Even there's women that feel like too fast the second day, the third day. It's like, oh no, you just met me. We just started talking. Da 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 da. I'm like, what? Like, how you give it up?
Listen, if we're on some, okay, we texted once in the morning, once in the evening, once some shit like that, and then by day 3 you want to know how I give it up, bitch, I'm blocking you. But if it's on some we caught a vibe instantly, we've been talking all day, you know what I'm saying? We checking up on each other, all that good shit. Yo, listen, the vibe already there. We could start talking about sex by day 3 because let's be.
Do you believe in letting them try it out?
Down to any dude anyway. I gotta know what you work for. Okay?
Yo, do you believe in that? Letting him try it out?
Try it out. We gotta talk about it. We gotta try it out. I gotta know.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you believe in that? Do you believe in a man trying it out? Like say we start talking, we giving it up, and he be like, yo, let's do it to see if we bump. Do you believe in that?
I sure do.
Oh wow, I like that. I like that. I like that.
In a relationship and not know how you give it up.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Because sex for me is very important in a relationship.
It's like, very like what's the importance of it?
65%, if not more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's 65% though of my relationship. So it's like it's important to me. Like, I know people that be like, "Oh, sex is the last thing I worry about in our relationship." Nah, baby, not me. Nah.
Wow, that's deep. I like that. I like that. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Because not too many women want to actually put that out there. They want to make it look like because sometimes women, I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes women act like because a man wants to fuck, it's like a curse. It's like a curse, like a man wants to have sex with her. It's like, yo, ain't that what I'm supposed to do? After we get married, we going to the honeymoon for me to put dick in you.
Right.
Like, this is what we do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things that I love about, like, one of the things that a man loves about his woman or woman loves about his man is the sexual part, the the touching and and all that, you know what I mean? All that good stuff, right or wrong.
That's right. But what you gotta also remember too, though, is that you have a lot of women that is not in touch with their femininity. And they're not understanding that your sexuality is a big part of your femininity. You know what I'm saying? As I started doing this journey on figuring out who the hell I am, I started realizing that I am more sexual than, you know, a lot of women are willing to admit. And I don't care about it. That's part of what makes me a woman. I got 2 whole kids out here. I'm not out here being no damn saint. You know what I'm saying? I obviously like to have
I like that. I like that.
It's just like, it's a part of my femininity. It's what makes me a sensual woman. And I like that. Have no shame in that at all.
I like that. I like that. Big up to you. If we had a bomb button, I'd be hitting the bomb button. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give a bomb button to you, man, because that's keeping it real with yourself. That's not even keeping it real with me. That's keeping it real with yourself. Like, you're just keeping it real with yourself. Like, this is what it is. This is how I see life. This is how I'm going to accept my life and my role in life and such. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna give you a big up on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a big up on that. Dead ass. On the show, Ralph the Mop. Yeah, I heard, man. I got women keeping it real on here, man. Respect that. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, not too many people on the show got women keeping it real, man. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's what Ralph the Mop do. We here to vent. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna keep it real, man. Call in, man. You know what I'm saying? But we can keep going. They don't have to call. Me and you gonna do the show all night. It looks like all day, real quick, and knock it out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna close it on out together. It looks like.
That's what it seems like. Ain't nobody else closing it.
Nah, man. But I'm happy here. You keeping me going, and I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at all at it. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep going all day. When you're talking to a very intelligent woman, this is what can happen. You know what I'm saying? That you talk for a long time and time flies. Before you know it, you're on the phone for like 3 hours with this person. You be like, what the hell? How the hell that happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, how the hell? I can't believe I just did that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this show, when I first started doing it, I thought I was just gonna be like doing like little segments. I was gonna do like little quick segments and leave. But then I started realizing I like this. I like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know I like this. Yeah. You of all people know I like to talk. Go ahead, you can blow me up. Go ahead, blow me up. Tell everybody I like to talk. Say yes, folks. Yes, he really does.
Yes, you do like to talk.
You can do it, man. Go ahead. This is the show. Do you? You know what I'm saying? You making it pop right now. Without you, it wouldn't be live. Like, it wouldn't be as live as it was. You know what I'm saying? By myself, it would have been lit. But you make it more litty. You make it litty. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm glad I called in, though.
I'm glad I called in, though. You know, yes, I am. Me too. How's your day going?
It's going okay. It is going okay. I tried to go shopping earlier. It was a dub. The outlets was packed, but it's cool though. And we always got tomorrow.
How do you
How's your day going?
I'm going good. I'm doing a show right now. We live as you know it, and I've been working on some business ventures. You know, so I got a couple of business ventures that I'm working on right now. I just didn't bring them out yet because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. You gotta wait till everything is done and complete. One of my business partners would call in. You know who you are. You're supposed to call in. I gave you the number and I told you to call. You didn't call in, but you know, I'm leave you alone. But I mean, I've been working on some business stuff, and I'm just trying to just grind, man. Just grind and do the right thing and stay positive. You know what I'm saying? The haters, they can hate all day. I need them. I need the haters because sometimes they tell me I might see some stuff that they hate. I'm like, you know what? They right. Because the haters sometimes might be right. Think about it, because they're on the outside looking in. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're on the outside looking in. And you might be caught up all in your mix and you don't see, you know what I'm saying? But the hater might see it. You know what I'm saying? The hater might see it.
Yeah.
And you be like, oh shit, the hater's right. You know what I'm saying? They hating. They don't like you, but they pointed out something that you can work on. You know what I'm saying? You can work on and you can do better with. And you be like, oh yeah, that's true. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta use hate. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because if you love yourself so much, hate really doesn't bother you if you want to get technical.
Exactly.
because that's the type of person I am. Because I love myself so much, it's really kind of hard for hate to even penetrate me. People who personally know me, but like, nah, he's not lying. Like people who like they might watch the show and think I'm just running them out on the show, but people who personally know, be like, no, he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like hate doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it doesn't. It does because I've been through a lifetime where, you know what I'm saying, nobody done nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So when you live like that, it's kind of hard to be worried about what the fuck does people really, you know, say. You know?
Exactly.
I hope it made sense.
Oh, it makes sense. I had to get to that point though, because at first I was a type of person. Everything somebody said, it didn't just roll off my shoulder. I actually let it rest there and carry the weight on my back. But I had to grow up real fast and realize that once you love you and once you care for you, what other people feel about you.
We need to put you on a show though. When do I get you on a show? When you coming over? Put you on a show, man, live with me one time. What? See, we're not gonna do this on the show. As a matter of fact, we're not gonna do this show. You're not gonna blow me up. I see you trying to set me up. I can tell. You're trying to line me up.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to line me up. I'm not gonna let you do that to me. I'm not on my show. Not on my show. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? This is right off the mouth. This is not you blowing me up show. You know what I'm saying? But anything else you want to talk about? I know you have another subject. Is there anything, like I seen you put up some stuff on your page. Let's talk about that a little bit. Like there's stuff that you put on your page that I wouldn't mind talking about. And scroll through it and you probably see me say something. And let's talk about that. This is what the show is about. Let's vent. Let's let the people know that there's other people that think about the way they think. And we just, you know what I mean, bring it out.
Okay. So what things are we talking about? Because I be posting all day.
Yes. Scroll through your page. We have time. This is my show. You're on your phone. We can do what we want. We don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? We do what we want, unless you have somewhere to go, and then you be like, oh, I got somewhere to go, and we'll do it like that. But we don't got nowhere to go. Let's do it. No other call-ins came in. Subscribe, people, man. I need 12 more subscribers to be 100, man. I can't get 100 subscribers. Come on, man. I'm bigger than that, man. Help me out.
I know you be posting in the group too. I don't know what's wrong though.
I don't know, man. And you know what's so bad about it? Like I'm supposed to be okay. It's like I can get 100 likes. I can get 100 likes on a picture, but I can't get 100 subscribers. Like, come on, people. Come on. I'm all love. Yo, you know what my next thing is gonna be? Listen to what I want to do. Listen to the plan that I want to do. And you tell me if it's beautiful or not. I want to find foster care kids, right? That's doing well in school, that's doing well, period. Like after all the things that they've been through in life, and they're still doing well. No parents, nothing. They've been through trauma for them to be in that situation, and they're doing well. And I want to do I want to get like that Cash App. They need like a Cash App. They need like a thing, and just send them a gift for a good grade. Send them a gift for just holding it down and such and such. And I wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I want to work on.
Beautiful idea.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you. I believe foster kids need to be known that they're out there and they need help. Like they actually need help. That foster care system is BS. You know what I'm saying? That foster care system is BS. They're not really helping these kids. This is a business, man. It's like a big. It's like almost child trafficking, man. That's what basically we're doing in the U.S. That's basically child trafficking, man. And I understand that they have to take the kids for some certain parents. Like parents have messed up. You can't just blame it on the system. Some parents have messed up. They have messed up. They have done things that the child should be taken away from them. But the system is so caught up into keeping the child there and making that money off the child that they won't give the child back. Like they don't give that big chance of getting the child back. They want that child to stay in the system. And the way the kid is bouncing around in the system, it's not productive. Like the kid is bouncing off from family to 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 family. It's not like his child is sitting at a stable family. It's always trying to find a family that could take the check. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all based on a child it's all based on a family that's registered in the system that would take the check. Because soon the child is kicked out of a certain family, they look for another family that's registered in the system to take the check. Because the person, the caseworker makes money, the system makes money, the person who's taking care of the child makes money, and they're making money off their social security number and so on and so on. It's a system. You know what I'm saying? It's a system. It's a bad system, to be honest. But that's another story. Ralph the Mouth. Y'all hear what I talk about. But you foster care kids, if y'all hear this story, yo, and anybody who hears it, yo, we need to let them know that they need a voice. They need a voice. Those kids need a voice. They need to be talked about, and they need to be shown love. They need to be shown love. So if I'm crazy for thinking like that,
to feel like, you know, alone in this world and all that.
Yeah, they're alone in this world.
I feel like that's a beautiful idea. And if you really look at it, if you really think about it, a lot of them really are just wandering alone. And,
they're alone.
You know, that's what leads them to go and to find the wrong company and just accepting anything from anyone who is showing them the slightest bit of attention. And, you know, it doesn't always end up that way, but it's 9 times out of 10, that's how it ends up. And it's just sad. It's really sad. It's a fucked up system altogether. Right. It's just,
that's right.
You know,
it's terrible.
They feel forgotten.
And then and they shouldn't. But you know what it is about the system? We let the system run us instead of us running the system, because it's really power to the people, and we're not using our power at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna throw that out there, that this is what I'm gonna do in the future. In the future, I will have names of foster care kids. I will have that. If I get their cash apps, I will have it up. And every week, to be honest, I will put up their names. And it could only be like 5 people. It don't have to be like, say if I have like a whole bunch of people following me, it doesn't have to be everybody following me. If that happens, I'm not gonna go against it. I'm not like, oh, you know, everybody don't send the money, but I'll take 10 people per week. Like 10 people decide, like, yo, I'll be the 10. You know what I mean? I pick the 10. I'll be like, all right, you be the 10. And you all give $10. Out of you 10, you give $10. And the kid gets $100. $10 is $100 out of 10 people. We get a kid $100 for getting straight A's and being strong and doing a positive thing. Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I don't want the money. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm straight. I don't need the money like that for me to be like trying to be to some grimy stuff and whatever. Now that we live and I'm not on Facebook, I'll tell you that right now. I don't need it like that. You can ask about me. I don't need it like that. You can ask about me. I don't need to be grimy like that. I don't need to do none of that grimy stuff to get money. I don't have to do it like that. The grimiest thing that I ever done to get money is sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Anything after that, I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole new topic. Because if they would have given me that, if they would have worked with me and give me the money, I'll make sure these kids got the money. I'll make sure they do a video to say thank you and so on to keep that vibe going. Why can't the people always do something? Why we gotta wait for some celebrity to do it? Like if I was a celebrity, it would have happened 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 would have happened. Bang. But because I'm who I am, I'm just the people. I'm talking for the people. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing. I can only do what I'm doing right now, which is to throw the word out, like throw it out to the world, and they see it through the video. Like, yo,
people
look.
are attracted to clout. That's the thing. Like, if you
I'm not doing it for
ain't got clout, then
only people who personally know me be like, yo, he's not doing it for clout. He love kids. He's really like that. Only people who actually know me will be like, yo, he's not lying. He's really like that. If he really wants to look out for kids all across, because of what I've been through in life. I felt abandoned. I felt a certain type of way. I've been in like if I give out my storyline, you'd be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a storyline. Like I've been through stuff. I've been through it. Like this is not a regular dude that's just doing a talk show or whatever you want to call it, podcast, because he's doing a podcast. No, I'm trying to vent. I'm trying to tell people like, oh, listen to me, because I've been through it, and that's the wrong path. Going that way is the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of want my show to be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, show, Ralph the Mouth, whatever. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be just talking nonsense and leading people the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Or saying something that's they can't work with. I want to say something that people can work with. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So That's an idea that I have, and I need the people to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Without the people, I can't make half these ideas happen. I can come up with them. I can whatever. But without people, without support, without all that, I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. That's impossible.
Okay.
Nobody's ever done certain things. Nobody by themselves. They might come up with the idea. They might form the movement, but by yourself, no. But let's go back to what we was talking about with you and your post. You got something on there, man. Let's talk about it.
That's why I told you to go and sign it because you.
Okay, let me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Where we were talking about.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me find it for you then. Hold on, what's going on? Hold on, let me find it. But how you like when you with these deadbeats, how do you deal with that? Hold on. Here go a post I've seen you put up. Like,
okay.
Which one is it? Hold on. Nah, not the one where you say wear a muumuu. You wear muumuus?
Don't come for me. I sure do. Listen, in my house, you're going to see me one of three ways. Naked, in a muumuu, or in brown pants.
Naked? What do you mean naked? What are you talking about?
Naked.
What do you mean naked? You mean no clothes on?
Yeah, no clothes. What else am I going to mean?
I like this one right here that you put up. You said a woman who is about to do big things cannot let small things get to her. What do you mean by that? I know it's self-explanatory. I'm not an idiot. I'm not trying to be slow. But what do you mean by that? Like you yourself, since you put up the post.
Mm-hmm. Me, myself, I was speaking in reference to, like, you know, little shit that I've been having going on lately. You know, I say to myself as much as possible, I don't like to get in people's business, whatever the case is. I like to stay out of people's way so they don't have me in their business, have my name in their mouth, or whatever the case may be. But some way, somehow, it's always been this way. Somebody finds a way to put me in their mix, try to make it seem like I'm mixy or whatever the case may be. The reason why I said that is because I've been in a little situation these past couple of weeks or whatever. And when I say little situation, is because I see it as something little. Like I'm not
like with a man or girl. Like what kind of situation?
You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing for me to be involved in. But my name keeps coming up, which is why I posted that. It's just like, yo, I got so many big plans and so many things I'm working towards. As you know, like I'm busting my ass right now trying to get my shit together, trying to make sure I'm doing things that I need to be doing. I ain't got no time for none of that mess. Like I don't want nobody coming to hit me up about, oh, shorty said this and oh, I heard that, and none of that, because all of that is little shit to me right now. All of that is very, very, very minuscule. It's literally like the top of a freaking nail compared to the world that I got on my shoulders right now. Like I got too much on my plate for me to be worried about crumbs that's on the table. You know? That's what I meant by that. Like, I'm striving for better. Like, it's a lot of people nowadays that's just trying to grind so they can be seen. I'm trying to grind so I can take my kids and go hiding somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on some acres with a big ass garden, maybe some animals. You know, like I'm trying to be out the way, living off the land, like not fucking with nobody, while everybody else trying to be like in the mix. That's what I meant by that. Like I'm too busy, I'm too like my head's too much into what I got going on to be worried about the little shit going on around.
That's a fact. I totally agree with you. I understand exactly what you're saying. I understand. Like sometimes I be mad at my like. No, I've been on it like that since I was like real young. But as I got older, hello?
I'm here.
I thought I heard something. But as I got older, I started like really like emphasizing that style of not dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Like now that I'm older, and sometimes I'm like, wow, I really don't know nobody. Like I'm really not cool with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because when the future comes, half them people, man, they're gonna be going out your life. It doesn't even matter.
Right.
It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Right. That's why, like, some people, they be feeling like, you know, I'm very true to my side with the whole split personality thing, especially if
you believe in that,
like at a public function. Because if you see me out, or you see see me at a party, or whatever the case may be, that's where we meet. You think I'm just the most liveliest, outgoing, person ever. I'm the most fun person to be around because I really am the life of the party. And then you get to know me, and you come to realize that I'm really just about my paper and coming home safely to my kids.
You do look good, though. I ain't gonna lie, you look good.
I like reading my books and all
that.
Good, though. And then it's just like, oh, you kind of boring, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, yeah, I am kind of a boring person. Like, I don't like being around people too much. I don't like,
That's why I haven't seen you. I knew you didn't like people. I wonder I haven't seen you. I never seen you before.
I know. I don't really be out like that. Let me tell you, like, the last time I stepped out was a couple months ago. And that was the first time in, I think, 2 years. I don't mix with people like that.
Ralph the Mouth is dope. You got to mix with Ralph the Mouth, kid.
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. Like, also one-on-one, or, like, if it's 2 or 3 of us, yeah, I can click up. But besides that, catching me in big crowds all the time and just partying and doing all that, I ain't with all that.
Ralph the Mouth, baby. Yo, y'all got to subscribe. Hit that button. I need like 12 subscribers and I'm gone.
Once you get to 100, you're going to get to 1,000 in no time.
You have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't, actually. I was actually about to get ready to get off because
I'm about to get off.
my daughter and they're going crazy.
We're about to get off together, man. It's Ralph the Mouth, man. Anybody that missed the show tonight, I kept it short. All right? I had a caller call in. I had a good time with her. We talked for a lengthy time. We in the world. Those that didn't call in, y'all don't know what's going on. I gave you the number. You didn't do what it do. All right? I'm out of here, man.
All right.
Doses. Say we in the world.
We in the world.
Y'all hear that? I like that. We in the world. All right, bet. Oh, done. Damn, later. Yo. Let's go. Hold on. How do I get the fucking show?